Hello everyone and welcome to 5 Minute Review. I'm your host Jacob Roof and today's episode is about Deadpool 3, or known as Deadpool times Wolverine. So going into the movie, there were a lot of doubters because Marvel has been very streaky lately in the past few years. You have some bangers like these.
Decide not to use it. Curry, way downtown. Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry!
Then you have some bricks like these.
No. Oh my goodness, Valentine! No. Whoa, no!
But I was never skeptical. I knew the MCU was just in a small slump and Kevin Feige is the genius, still the genius that we know him to be. I understood that COVID, kind of ruined a lot of things and pushed a lot of things back, but I knew that eventually Marvel was gonna get back on their feet. And believe me when I say this, they have. This movie is very good, shockingly good even. Although I don't think this movie is an S-tier comic book movie film, I do think it is undoubtedly an A-tier comic book movie film. The humor lands nearly every single time. I'm not even joking when I say this. Damn near every minute of the movie, my entire theater was cracking up at the jokes. They are incredibly well placed and just overall funny jokes. Next, the cameos. They were nothing short of amazing. I literally cannot ask for anything more in terms of cameos. We finally got a live action Channing Tatum as Gambit, Wesley Snipes reprising his role as Blade from the early 2000s trilogy, Jennifer Garner is also back as Elektra, and we even got to see Chris Evans once more as the Human Torch. And although it is short-lived, we were all very glad to see him reprise the role one more time. I am also very surprised at some of the more subtle cameos that we had in the movie. We see various different variants of Wolverine, like Patch, Omega Red, comic accurate Wolverine, Old Man Logan, and Crucified Wolverine. We also see stuff like the Juggernaut, Psylocke, Toad, Pyro, Happy Hogan, and even Hunter B-15. As far as the plot goes, I'd give the movie an 8 out of 10. It's very simple, but they get straight to the point. Deadpool needs to save his universe from dying, and he needs Logan's help to do so. They get pruned, sent to the void, and they need to escape to save his universe. It also makes sense for all the cameos. Had this been another project, all these cameos would have clearly been out of place. But the void gives way for all these to make sense. The void is where all the accidents and mistakes of the timeline get sent. So stuff like a canned Gambit movie makes sense because that never happened in the sacred timeline, but there was always rumors about it. Acting, I'd give a 7 out of 10. Hugh Jackman is great as always, and even gets some great scenes where he can open up about his past and you really show that emotional side of himself. Ryan Reynolds, once again, as always, is funny and charismatic. He also himself has one or two good emotional scenes in the movie as well. The main villain, Emma Corrin, is especially very good in her role as Cassandra Nova. She naturally gives off that just creepy feeling needed to drive home her eeriness as a villain. Action is a 9 out of 10. There are some amazing sequences, and as per usual with Deadpool movies, it is very gory. My favorite sequences were the bus scene, the opening scene, and the Honda Odyssey scene. Speaking of the opening scene, in fact, it is definitely the best intro of the Deadpool trilogy. The song Bye 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 from NSYNC plays as Deadpool slaughters a bunch of TVA agents with the dead bones of Wolverine. Overall, I'd give the movie an 8.8 out of 10. It is a very, very quality movie and worth the rewatch as well. I myself have seen the movie 2 times already and I loved it both times I went to go watch it. There is thousands of Easter eggs to go back and look at if you feel like. It is just overall an amazing watch. You are bound to enjoy, laugh, and just really much have an amazing time watching this movie. Ryan Reynolds definitely cooked here, Kevin Feige cooked here, and the MCU is back. They were struggling for a little bit, but they are very much back, and I am incredibly excited to see what they have planned for the future at this point. please like the video and subscribe. I understand that every YouTuber says that, but liking the video really does help put our video out into the algorithm and boost it. But I do really want to continue this 5-minute video series on my channel. I like having really short and quick reviews, you know, not taking up too much of someone's time, but if they have just a little bit of time, they can quickly stop by my channel and get a quick review of the latest movie they just saw. So please like the video and subscribe it if you can. Share it to a friend if you can't, that is fine. But peace out and thank you for watching the video.